Hi guys, Grace here from the Southern Islands, and we are back with Tropical Hour GX Podcast episode 16.
Alright.
Quite a lot of episodes.
Top 16 now.
Yeah, top 16, top 16. So for this episode, we'll be talking about the GSP 2 that just concluded. Orlando Regional just happened this morning at the time of our recording. And we'll also talk about the town leagues that are happening end of this month. But first, again, joined by the former national champion himself, Reuben, our multiple world player,
We must change
Jeremy.
Yeah, hello.
It's been 16 episodes and he's still the multiple worlds.
What else I want to intro you for him?
You know?
Just,
Yeah.
just Jeremy,
Double 2 times run up nationals.
One time town. Oh yeah. What
Always the bridesmaid, not the bridesman.
the one
Okay.
said he should.
The
guy-
Multiple nationals run up.
Wow, the
Wow.
guy who always provide the decks for the champions.
Now you would rather have multiple world competitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, not wrong,
Multiple
not wrong.
run
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Third
And-
place better than second place. Just
course.
saying. Just saying.
No.
And of course, boss of GG himself, Thomas, is here. Okay, let's talk about GSP2. So GSP2 just concluded a few weeks back. Was held at One Up Skates. Total people who played was 27 players. So 24 people qualified with enough GSP.
Nice.
Grand Slam points.
Alright.
And 3 people bought in.
Yep.
Unsurprisingly, Lugia is the dominated the meta lah.
Okay.
I mean,
Right.
even weekly here at GG, I think more than half the people
Yeah,
is
but-
playing Lugia.
It's like that ma. Singaporean players, they always like to play the strongest deck. You know, they always, I mean, you want to win, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so-
it is the strongest deck now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the one to beat lah.
It's tier 0.
That's like you got Duraludon to stop it. Then he got
Yeah.
buff to stop your Duraludon.
Yeah.
So you just like
All the answers are in the
Correct.
deck. Very big crazy lah. And so nine of the players bought Lugia V-Star, 6 bought Lost Box of various versions, and 2 bought new VMAX, and every other deck was a one off lah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let's talk about the top 8. Huh?
okay. Well, there's one become vote V. Is it Brian Kwa?
Exactly. So the top 8.
Hey Brian, stop it Enough with this.
To start our top 8 discussion, we've got Brian's Vika Volt V.
Let him play lah. Gonna rotate already. Gonna rotate.
Yellow.
Okay.
This cycle lah.
Rotate to Manet EX.
We need to have all the podcasts, right? Where we invite Brian's opponents here.
Interview.
Interview them about how to
How
fight
suffering,
Yeah, play against these.
Special victims unit.
Do you feel like quitting the game because you play against these?
Dun.
How's
I
it feel?
got hit 25 times. I haven't lost the game yet.
I like how
didn't
this
play item
deck-
for 3 games. Dun.
This deck is like evolved, like throughout the weeks. Like how meta changed so far. This deck, like now we have like Aerodactyl V-Star inside, our
Just
favorite
add
card.
all the,
Yeah.
It just add all the things
Annoying.
that make opponent want to cry.
Yeah.
Just do
Yeah.
everything. Oh,
Annoying lah. Just
kill
Anything
enough.
that's annoying, you just put inside.
Yeah.
Got the one Drapion, the one Aerodactyl. I see there's a Celebrations Mew as well to like help you
find
find the pieces you need.
Water
So
energy.
he can use the item that the opponent can't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Correct.
Water energy is for the Greninja and the
Melanie
Dominion.
lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Melanie, because you
also.
can turn one charge the Vika Volt V and then hit.
Yeah.
He plays one fighting as well.
There's a Ditto there also. Find back.
Fighting for the
Drapion.
Aerodactyl.
Okay, find out whatever he needs. So like he
Yeah.
needs Vika Volt again, or he needs like
Rico,
Drapion come
yeah.
back. Or if we knock out the Aerodactyl
Yeah,
V
if
before
you
they evolve,
actually,
he come
if you
back.
actually like Aerodactyl V then Ditto on the bench, then like if your opponent like knock out one,
Yellow.
then like you can
Come
transform
back
back,
again,
then
ah.
you evolve, then you do the Aerodactyl V star. Yeah, like
Annoying, but
Brian,
There's kids in my shop.
Brian, you see, you play this kind of deck, we don't know how to talk about it. It's just so annoying.
Every week I
Okay
see the kid
lah.
play against him, then he just stare at the
but to be honest, it's not easy to play also.
yeah,
Like-
it's very the decisions you need to make.
Very
Like, do
technical
you want to
about-
like gamble to get the things you need as well?
Like I mean, okay, if you get like turn one lock, then after that.
But the thing is, for every time he can lock, there's a boy that can unlock it.
yeah, so you need
So,
to think
yeah.
how to close. I think the problem
It's
is
closing
that
the
it's how
game,
to
yeah.
close. How do you close up the game lock? Like you cannot lock forever, ma. The more turns you lock, the more turns you give your opponent also, ma. In a way.
So I think Reiko is a very good like
Yeah,
close up,
finisher
yeah,
lor.
finisher.
That's why I think the Ditto also not bad lah. The Ditto, because you can like recycle the
find back the
Reiko,
things you need,
yeah, recycle the secondary attacker he needs. So
Following
not
format,
bad.
the only item lock that will be around is
Burnett.
Pikachu V Union.
Oh, you mean,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Burnett also lah. Burnett EX. Yeah.
Correct.
EX.
Bernard
Yeah.
EX. So you think Pikachu reunion?
No lah. Too much setup.
Because you got
okay,
that
the problem
gun,
with
Gun thing.
yeah. No, after
the one that can
rotation,
5 then charge the energy one.
I think after rotation, Giratina just becomes very strong lah, and Saber Eye lah, because there's no Umbrella, there's no Espion is in the format, but
But the thing is,
I think
you know
nobody
scoop
plays.
though.
Sorry?
You know scoop
No,
up
you
there,
got the new stadium lah. Your basic Pokemon free retreat.
Yeah, correct. He's a
So
complete
a
retreat.
bit stupid.
Config
I mean, you
become
don't have to
free
so
retreat.
much hit 10 lah. It's just that the Giratina power, the Giratina V-Star power becomes very strong. Like you won't want to play a 3 prizer.
True. So second win for Lost Zone. Speaking of Lost Zone, Yuxian also made part of the top 8. It's a more typical Lost Box
right?
build.
Rayquaza lah.
Rayquaza style.
Yeah, but he plays one Zapdos inside, right? Is that Zapdos?
One
Yeah,
Galarian
V.
Zapdos.
Yeah, one Galarian
Zapdos
Zapdos V, and of course the new Zamazentas inside as well, as
Okay,
expected.
finally we see a new Crown Zenith card.
Yeah.
Finally,
One
yeah.
last
Yeah.
one last strike for Summer Center.
The Galarian Zapdos, like curious what's it for though, like.
I think it's for Vigabon.
Is
But
it?
then again, you cannot search it ma. So you only search is like Raihan then you have to retreat. So it's like a 2-turn thing, I think. Or like you have to preempt the energy on your comfy. Then you Raihan, find the Zapdos, put the fighting energy to the Zapdos, retreat the comfy, then use the Zapdos back. I mean, yeah,
I don't
should be
know, I
lah,
don't
should be lah.
I don't know. Yuxian, can you comment down in the comment section
yeah.
why you played this card?
Yeah, it is
What is that?
pretty sure it is for the
Zamazenta.
no, that is proxy because like then end up he got the real card.
Oh, yeah, they got the real card. Okay.
I thought he would play like a Sky Seal Stone or whatever Seal Stone to work with the.
Like Yuki always had to play with the one
Sky
stone,
Seal.
the one that hits everybody for 100.
The stone one.
And hit everybody for 100 damage left.
Hit all the V lah, then left 100. Yeah.
This is like Yuki's trademark move. So when I see Galarian Zapdos, I think of that now over here. But like here, it doesn't have the stone, so. But still, top 8.
Good showing.
Yeah, good showing. Okay, let's go to another surprising deck that made up top 8. Terry's origin form Dialga V-Star. A deck that made a lot of waves a few months back, and then now just like simmering quietly.
It mellowed down.
People forgot about it though.
But it's a good card.
But is the new Zacian V good? Is it better than the old Zacian V?
No, he played the old Zacian V, system like that. But he played the old Zacian V, the one.
Okay.
Intropiso.
Yeah, Tibiso is always better lah.
I also feel Intropiso is always better.
Always better lah.
But it's not easy to pilot this deck, you know? You can get very clunky because you're playing 11 energies.
And a lot of trainers.
Yes.
Yeah, then like I don't know.
You need to run hard with this deck.
a bit lah, a bit.
Bit, right?
Yeah, let's be honest. Yeah.
But in the format where it's BO1, I think like go big or
Yeah,
go home,
big or
right?
go home, You can introduce or get off.
And I think a lot of people forgot how to play against this deck. I think that's the main thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you attack the Zacian?
Yeah,
Do you attack
yeah,
the Dialga?
Yeah,
Like,
correct.
don't know
what
which
do I bench or do I over bench? Because like they forgot about Avery, that kind of nonsense.
His balls are quite limited. Out 3 Ultra, 2 quick.
One heavy.
I think he's cutting down on the.
Yeah, because I don't think you need a lot of Pokemon search. Like, because turn 1 you basically have everything you
Better
want.
VIP, yeah.
Because you want to mill into the VIP, or then after you go from there, I guess.
Yeah.
I like the Zacian V-Star in the deck.
Can see the board after it's set up, will be pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's just to give the Zacian more HP, lor.
Also, you can
Prevent a knockout.
shred
Yeah.
everything, ma. The attack
Oh,
is a shred.
yeah, it's
Don't
a-
damage shred.
You
So,
can see
like,
like
you
this
don't
deck. I
lose-
mean the Dialga
yeah.
is all very heavy. That's why you need all the bird keeper lah.
So
Yeah.
is the scoop up net mainly to just
Yeah, we treat the Mew.
Yeah, red
Mew,
Mew,
ah.
lor. We use Mew, I guess. Yeah.
Playing it like Lost Box, like come out, then search, then come out, then search. Too many pieces you need.
Avery plus cross feature is very deadly also lah. Annoying.
so he do finish everything, then Brian hit him with recover.
Yes.
So they actually played against each other, but
They
I'm
did?
Not,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm not sure if I was that the game I recorded. I forgot. But they played against each other in Swiss, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Was an interesting match, but it's okay for the Delga player because Delga V-Star
Can
attack
grind,
one
I guess.
energy
Ah.
only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
true, true.
Besides, it's one
Yeah,
energy
yeah,
only,
yeah.
so,
This is what you can
yeah,
start
so it's
attacking
a bit
already.
awkward. Yeah.
Just hit for 40 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
I don't,
yeah.
I don't think it's a bad deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a okay deck, and I think it's very quite beginner friendly.
Maybe I should bring.
Maybe it's a deck that like a newer player can play because most of the time you can try to attack.
Oh,
Yeah, like a lost box is not very good for a new
yeah.
player.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean it's good to see something
Yeah,
new
something new,
lah.
yeah.
Rather
Always
than
see
a
Lugia,
Lugia,
You have,
Lost Box.
you have to appreciate
fresh.
player,
Yeah.
you have to appreciate player
Yeah.
that tries to play out of the norm.
Correct.
I think before we go to the next one, like what do you guys think is like the most beginner friendly deck of like for this format?
New.
Mew.
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 You just
Hands
learn how to map your price.
Learn how to just copy the Genesect attack and
Map your price, yeah.
You
map your
you
price.
Genesect two mil, then you just take a cloth, you cover your head. And you just draw, hit, draw.
you don't even need to draw lah. That's
Maybe
that's it. That's
okay,
it.
a bit harder now because of like lot you play path, you play vacuum, you know the non I talk
The
about
non-
DTE build
okay,
build.
okay.
That one a bit higher
You
level.
need to
skill
you need
cap.
to know where to place down and all that lah.
Rather than if you talk about fusion meal, of course lah, that's very
Yeah, it's
easy.
the most
It's
easy
just
lah.
one turn one get sparkle,
Sparkle.
then whack.
How about second easiest? Like if not
Second
Mew?
Mainstream
Second
deck.
easiest
Are you talking about mainstream deck?
Yeah.
Deck ah.
Lugia lor.
No lah, I think maybe Duraludon lah.
No lah, I think Dura
some
hard.
Arceus
I would say
value.
Arceus.
Huh?
Arceus
Any
Tina.
Arceus deck lah.
Arceus Tina.
Any Arceus deck, just charge behind and go already what.
Arceus
But my
Tina.
argument is, okay, I mean, okay, to play or like to play at a good, like,
Okay,
performing
and
level.
Arceus deck can still work to a certain extent of game.
Yeah, because
Like,
you
it's
start
like-
off
Yeah, you can still start. Yeah, so yeah, I mean,
Like,
like,
good
beginner friendly
lah.
lah, true lah.
You
Yeah.
say what again? Jira.
No, I say Lugia. Actually, Lugia is quite easy to play. It's just that people.
But it's very hated.
Lugia is easy to set up.
Yeah, correct.
Then
No,
after that, you got problem closing
because
the
the
game.
problem
Yeah,
with
the
like
problem
new
with
players,
it's very
right?
hated.
They
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
they can't count their energy source.
Yeah,
So
correct.
sometimes they will just
Resource
overcharge.
management.
Yes.
So I see a lot of players they will just Arceus every turn. Then they no energy. Then he not nothing to charge. He also Arceus.
Yeah.
So
Then
you
lose.
cannot give infinite power to a new player.
Yeah, true.
They should
I also
always
feel
be
like,
controlled.
Like you said, very true lah. Because Lugia is very hated on, so it's a bit hard to pilot in the current like meta game lah.
They say, hey, this deck damn good. He sit down there, the guy just.
It's okay. Lugia on its own is very good, but because of like so much hit you receive, so it's a bit maybe it's a bit harder to
Yeah.
navigate through
And
these waters.
the deck is very variant heavy, so
Yeah,
you can
true,
change
true,
into
true.
different kind.
A lot of
so
variants,
you
yeah.
build this, you go limitless. You see, hey, this one first place. You build this deck.
Let's follow.
Yeah.
Next day you change another one. Next day they change another.
Yeah,
one. Then
correct.
you say, hey, because you're a beginner, so you need to know how to play one style.
Correct.
But every time they tweak a little bit, right, you have to change it. So it's not good for beginners. Like Arceus is just charge.
Arceus the good thing is because the basic and the V-Star both can do things.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And the Vista a bit cheating lah. Take
Yeah,
your
that's
deck for
why.
hit two
Yeah.
cards. Yeah.
Then charge energy as well.
Yes.
I think like you see a new player bring the Lugia, then like comes to the tournament happy like, oh okay, I got
Yeah.
this Lugia. Then I know what to do. I need to set up my Lugia and then get the thing to discard
Yeah,
pile.
to be honest, the basic
The
of
base
the
plan
deck
is there.
very there, man.
Then-
You just get Archeops, then suddenly
just,
start the Archeops. I charge whatever attacker one, attack, take 6 prizes.
Correct. Then
But
the-
how to get there, different story.
Then you
lah.
see, all your things is of one use.
Yeah, correct.
So your energy all one use. You put powerful, you put wrong place, the guy
Put
boss
wrong,
kill,
this
then you
one,
just die already. Cannot one. I don't think it's a very good like
I don't know if
beginner
it's an
deck.
entry deck or it's like
It's not
maybe
entry deck lah,
maybe
it's
you've been
not.
playing for a while, like then you looking
yeah,
for
it's
something
like a
competitive.
mid-tier player. Like you play a while already, you
roughly
raga
know the-
so you know the back and
Yeah.
forth of the match.
Yeah.
Then you can play Lugia. Don't start with Lugia lah.
Then opponent turn 2, right, get 7 cards, lost one, play Dragonite V, Pokemon knockout.
And the most important thing is you build a full Lugia deck. The most parts is gonna rotate.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That is
You have
like
to
a
keep
bit-
in mind the rotation.
Yeah. So as a short point of view, I don't want a customer to buy a deck and just sit there and just play for two months.
Correct.
You know. So
Yeah, we are coming very close to rotation already.
Yeah.
Really
Way too
happy
long.
already.
But
Very
they never say
excited.
when what?
Very excited for
March ah.
rotation though.
March already.
They follow like US style then March, early March.
Okay.
Let's go to the top. Are we going to top 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not yet. We're
Not
still
yet.
number 5 now. Beyond's deck. Because Beyond very popular for playing a little bit like special cards. Like the other day, I was just playing with him with Lost Box and he had the Kyogre from
Which
Cos-
Kyogre?
Count Zenith inside.
I have
the
no idea
do.
what it does.
It's not the snipe 50, the...
No, it's like you discard 3 energy and hit 180 to wherever you want.
Oh no, the Lugia,
The sniping
replace
one,
the
ah.
So it's a Lugia, so it's a Lugia, not Lost Box. Lugia.
Return 3 energy to your
hand,
hand,
then
then
shoot.
snipe something 180.
Okay.
So I always like think out of the box. So like Beyond's Lugia deck is also maybe it's out of the box because there's a Ditto V inside this thing. I assume it's so that you can like if your
Use
Lugia get
Stoutland, I
if you use
guess.
Stoutland,
Just come back.
can be used like if Lugia gets knocked out, if your Lumineon somehow gets knocked out, you still need it, you can bring it back. But yeah, the Stoutland or Lugia lah. Because the Lugia is only playing 2 pieces only as well. But true, like you don't really need like I've seen some people try to drop Lugia to 2/2. Do you like is that very like is that too risky?
Dangerous too risky.
But because the Lugia deck actually Lugia sucks.
Yes,
If
the
you-
Lugia
if
sucks.
you-
Yeah.
If you
The
understand
Lugia
what I mean.
itself is
Yeah,
not
Lugia
the...
itself sucks, but
But you want to start with it.
no, you technically, ideally you don't want to start with it. If you
Then who do you put in front?
anything else, any one prizer, I will argue any one prizer. I can give up.
Let's say
If I know the matchup, then
Will you give out your Raikou for the Lugia?
I'm okay. Yeah. Depends on the matchup, like I say, because like but in BO1, so I don't know.
That's why.
Okay.
Yeah,
If it's
it's
BO1,
difficult.
then Lugia of course.
You can give up the
It's
first
always
Lugia.
In the
one,
yeah.
beyond format, you always choose consistency over tech.
Yeah, but
Because if you can't even play the game, your
Yeah.
tech is useless.
true.
Yeah.
But
So-
Lugia,
I think the three
lah,
lah,
minimum
three
three
lah.
lah. Two very gangster lah. Two yeah.
I like...
But two V-Star I find might be the norm lah going forward. Might
If you want to
be.
play 2 can, but your capture energy must be 4.
I feel like it should be 3-2 instead
Yeah.
of 2-3.
If not, you cannot even find out the thing.
Yeah, a lot of people play 3-2.
3-2, right?
Yeah, a lot of people play 3-2.
Yeah. If not, you see right, he's to find right, he's quick ball, ultra ball, and that's it, and capture it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you only play 2, one is in the price, then you
Yeah,
start with
maybe
something
that's why he play the Ditto lor to like compensate.
Yeah, for that. Then it also can be another attacker after that. I tried to Lugia, and then like for 2 games straight, the 2 Lugia we stand the price.
Oh, cannot lah.
Yeah, cannot lah.
3-2 lah.
That's why I
3-2 lah, I think
3-2.
3-2.
2 V-Star.
Okay,
I
but-
feel like I can get away with 2 V-Star.
You take it like beyond right, he confirm got test before he play.
Yeah, for sure. For
So
sure.
it's like he don't go in unprepared lah. So yeah.
I just like the inclusion of a Skylar.
Yeah, I think Skylar. is
Yeah, very good.
superior.
Fine item, right?
Cancelling colo.
Yeah, use
Find item,
Dominion
find
to
stadium.
find Skylar to find the thing you need.
Like he plays Lost City, then he plays the Zacian also.
2 cancelling Cologne.
Yeah.
But no path.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't play.
No
Of course, got Cologne ma.
Corona
Yeah.
inside lah.
So
Cologne
so
is
he
betul dapat.
got the Zacian, then choice belt, then can Cologne kill the what's that called, Dura lor.
Yeah, do all around one hit kill.
That's his Dura answer lah.
So Ditto or Totten?
Ditto lah, Totten supporter they.
But if you put a Ditto there, I'm going to take it for 2 price free.
Then you take that one.
You're taking the non-attacker lor,
Yeah.
I guess.
No, because he can
That's
switch
true
around one prizer. and
Like he
two
don't have
prizes.
to bench the Ditto ma. He need then he bench then he change ma.
True, so.
Yeah, that's why I think that's the strong part. But I think the valid is to reuse Taulan ah. You can
To
take
reuse
2.
Taulan ah.
Technically, you can take 2 compies ah if you
Yeah
got
lah.
the 4 powerful energy. So a bit broken ah. A bit.
Because his deck he can play one prizes also.
Yeah.
When you reach a certain point of the matchup, you can play one
Yeah,
prizes.
Lugia is M ah.
So like even if he take like a Ditto, right, it's fine. Yeah. You have to change your game. But this means he has played the deck enough to know
To
when
know
to
ah.
pull what down.
Yeah.
It's also like you cannot net this lah. You net this deck, you go play like a random new player net this deck and go play, right?
Start Ditto, start Ditto.
Yeah.
Start Ditto, throw the Lugia and the...
Sialan lah, that one. That one.
Okay, let's go into the top 4, the GSP number 2. So Ben, congratulations Ben for making top 4 with your Arceus V-Star, Flying Pikachu VMAX, Alolan
Vulpix.
Vulpix V-Star.
Interesting.
And a century has passed after they name out all the Pokemon in your deck.
Okay, what? The Vulpix is interesting, what? Meta Core,
Meta Call.
Yeah, like it's a tanky law with the Gardevoir, then you just know. Tanky boys.
Thank you, boys.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's just annoying lor.
Yeah, the
Like,
Alolan.
like you face what, then you set up what lor. Like you
Yeah.
face Lost Box, or I set up Flying Pika lor. Then you face like Lugia, or I set up the Vulpix lor. Cause Lugia attackers only Raikou
Only
and
Raikou can go through.
Inverter has
Ah.
no.
Yeah, no
The
abilities.
rest all got abilities.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's why I quite shocked he never play like.
But okay, if
Yeah,
you
he
play
plays Umbrella
okay,
like never play Wash.
if you play
Energy,
Arceus like this, do you think it can be mixed with the Radiant Intonators?
Huh?
So you have to go through the piece.
No lah.
So you set up Arceus.
Possible.
You set up 2 Arceus. You charge and then you Radiant, then you call
You call another 2.
the Dura and the Pika. Then you don't need to go through all of these, right?
Okay, makes sense, what?
What do you mean do I have to go through?
If playing Dua and Pika lah, yeah lah.
Right.
If you bring Dua and
But
Pika
so
lah.
what? Don't play Arceus. Play.
No, no, no.
Arceus,
he's
but you
saying
don't play the
Arceus.
small ones.
He's
Don't
saying
play
So you
the
skip
small
through
one.
the.
You skip, yeah, you
piece.
just play all the big ones, then straight away Eternatus down.
But because
put
your
down.
Arceus hit already, you will charge the bench anyways, ma. So does it
No,
work?
but that one is only strong if you go first one. Because Radiant Eternatus ends your turn ma.
You go second, you can attack, man. With what?
You go second, you go second, you can
Trinity
straight away
charge.
Trinity charge.
Or the,
That's why you play the
the
babies
Trinity
ma.
charge.
Take the
Rather
charge is
than
very key.
you, yeah. If
Okay,
not,
lah,
you
but
will
he wants
play-
it to be tanky one. That's why he's playing the Gardevoir, ma.
Huh?
Yeah, playing the Gardevoir, correct.
No lah, he just play Gardevoir because there's no other better Radiant
Yeah,
Radiant
Eternatus,
Pokemon.
lah. I think Eternatus is a good.
No, I think Eternatus lousy. It's only good if you go first.
No, we put what you change.
Also, you're playing.
What kind of other Radiant will you play?
Huh? This one don't have. This one I say Gardevoir.
Also, I noticed like if you're playing Radiant Intonators, then you gotta make space for scoop up net.
yeah, that's
Most of the
why.
time.
Because like you don't want.
To start with it.
No,
Starting,
I-
you don't lose the
If you
game.
tell me now, if you tell me the Gardevoir useless, I'd rather play Greninja. Right?
Greninja a bit conflicting.
Yeah, but you play water, you also can use an attack. I mean, you won't lah,
you
but
won't lah.
It's
Just can't charge it.
it's like because this deck is like you don't want to discard your energy. Energy is a resource, ma. It's not like the Lost Box or like other decks that play Greninja. When decks play Greninja, like they want the energy to be discarded. But Arceus deck, you want your energy in your deck, ma. Then after you charge your attacker, then you just keep attacking, ma.
Charge bug, ah.
That's how.
Radiant charge
That's
bug.
how attack.
Well, which
For
person
trolls.
attach energy from their hand already now? Also another thing.
True.
Well, I feel like the Gardevoir is just there just to be like
War.
annoying
Yeah.
against Lugia.
But you put it down. Okay, so this Gardevoir, right, is there to control the board, right? But your deck plays path also.
No, like. that's
You,
why-
but,
that's
but
why-
you cannot say, I got Gardevoir, I don't play path. I
No.
got path, I don't play
Yeah,
Gardevoir.
correct,
But you
correct.
can draw the
That's-
path, you
that's
play the
how
path,
you're
and then your
supposed
Gardevoir come out. So the thing is, does it make sense to play a static Radiant with path? Or is it better to play something like Zard that you can just attack with?
No, static Radiant. I mean, it's okay. I feel like it's okay if you know how to play correctly. Cause it's not like he only play path, ma. Cause he also play the collect.
That's why he
Stadium,
plays
ah.
6 Stadium.
Yeah, is it 6?
Yeah,
okay, that's
Stadium.
6.
Yeah, that's
That's
why
a bit
I rather play the
That's why
Radiant.
yeah.
I'd rather play Eternatus, go first. If you're going first, find it, put down.
I
Done.
see,
No,
Reuben
but-
is a
but-
3-turn player.
No, it doesn't make sense. It's the same amount of turns. What do you mean? It's the same amount of turns. You
No,
go
I
first,
don't
you
need
put
to-
the basic, next time you evolve, it's the same shit.
Yeah, but you need to go and find. You
Huh?
don't always have it, what?
No, but you see, if you play Eternatus, then you have to make space for Supernet. Cause you open with the Eternatus, you lose.
But you don't need to play 6
Oh, yeah, like, if you.
Yeah, that's what you see. You get what I mean?
Where's the t-shirt?
Then your-
Start.
Yeah, million shirt.
No, you see, if you cut down the basic, then your chance of opening a lousy basic increases. You see,
Not wrong also
you have to play
lah.
so many support Pokemon, man. You have to play Drapion, you have to play Lumineon, you have to play Crobat.
We play 4 Arceus, what?
Huh? Yeah, correct. But you minus away the two.
4
the two
versus
start-
1, eh?
No, you see, now in this list, right, he play 4 Arceus, he play 2 Flying Pika. That's 6 good basics.
Six good starter lah.
Yeah.
Over, you take out the 2 Pika, then suddenly become you only got 4 good basic. You open any other basic, you screwed. Correct or not? Correct.
Maybe you can put
That's
more
why
other
I
B-Star
feel-
inside.
No lah, the
Relax lah,
Eternatus.
to me lah.
The
Relax
Eternatus,
lah.
if you want to play, you play the Lost Box version. I think it's better lah because you. Cause that one, no matter you start first, start second, you don't really care ma. Cause you can like mirage it into your V maxes. Rather than you play with Arceus, you have to wait 1 turn to charge. If you go second, you have to wait 1 turn.
But this deck is a very 2 price kind of deck.
No,
Take two.
Oh, as in you take 2.
Yeah,
or
you
you
take
take
2.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
take
So, like,
No, you can deny ma. You
Yeah,
are going 2-3-3 actually. On paper lah, on paper.
on paper lah, when
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
is
yeah.
nice
Yeah, you Arceus is 2-3-3 ma. Normally.
Hey,
when
no
people
Seal
play-
Stone, ah?
No lah,
No need ah?
you Starbuff, you
Oh, Starbuff,
you
yeah,
better
yeah,
system,
yeah,
bro.
Get the best deal stone.
Better Seal Stone,
You
lah.
can always try to squeeze one seal stone in, I guess.
My question here is, speaking of Radiant Eternatus, we didn't there's only like one. I think only one player.
Yes,
bought it
one
that day,
player.
GSP.
The whole GSP.
Yeah.
So
Is that player gifting?
Yes, I think.
Shout out to Gifting.
when 0-3, right?
Huh?
When 0-3, right?
Well,
Yeah, he's the last.
It's
one.
not. It's not about.
It's not
It's about the
0-3.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
about,
Playing
it's
the-
about the effort. It's about
Yeah.
effort.
Our page is about being able to.
and
pay
trying to
entry.
get a kid to let you have the last points to play.
So is it a good deck? Like remember when
very high roll,
when we
ah.
first had allowed Count Zenith in the shop
A lot
for
of people
people
playing,
try.
right?
yeah, and then suddenly the week after.
The thing is, you see,
God.
people play with something that stops people from opponent from playing decks. So it's like you play Duraludon to stop you from playing Lugia. So essentially that's what it is. But once the Lugia found out how to outplay the Duraludon, all your attackers are useless.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he's taking like a 2 weeks ago deck into a current meta deck.
I think we still haven't found the
Perfect match.
best combination.
But you
for-
see, you cannot find the best combination because some of the VMAXs are rotating out.
Yeah, correct.
True.
So it's like a
It's
bit
a
like,
useless.
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be a mute card
I
already
think
soon.
it's the problem with the format, lor. Like, if you build a deck now, you have to make sure your deck can at least win like have
Win
to
Lugia.
Yeah, best
at
win
least
Lugia.
there are always a gatekeeper there.
Yeah, like have to at least win Lugia, have like quite 50-50 against Lost Box and like can fight against Mew. I think these are the 3
Yeah.
criteria for a deck these days. That's why like a lot of these like VMAXers decks, maybe we haven't figured it out lor. I don't know lah.
Play-
I think
Kyurem.
Ben's deck is
Hey,
actually not bad.
Kyurem.
Kyurem really that okay, what?
Yeah, this
Charge
deck is more of like if like a person don't know how to deal with this deck Or like a
You will
Lost
force
player.
opponent to hit the wrong numbers and don't kill your.
Yeah, lor.
Yeah.
Then
That's,
like,
essentially that's what this deck is lah.
or like in one lone flying Pika there, then if your opponent has no answer, then you just win the game, lor.
Yeah, exactly. There no
Which
evolution
is-
to knock the
Yeah,
or
that's why
no
I feel-
escape rope play to boss orders.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I think it's like quite cool lah, quite cool.
Very interesting to see the Ben's deck top 4. Next we got Mickey, also making up top 4.
Gudra.
He bought his pet deck, Gudra. Is Gudra good?
Is it good?
Is Gudra good? I mean, it's in the name.
It's okay.
I think it preys on a lot of on the
It plays on people that
Yeah.
don't know how to fight against Gudra.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it really scared a player when you hear that you can only hit him for like minus so much damage, you know.
No, the thing is because he's preying on players that play all the Lost Box or the Cramoran, hit those kind, right? He go in thinking that the player will just take the strongest deck and go in. Like they take a Lost Box and go in, then this deck will just eat the deck.
Yep.
So I don't know how many Lost
You
Box
just
he
eat a lot
fight.
of lost box. You're just facing a giant
Yeah.
wall in front of you.
Yeah.
No, but I think like Lost Box in general lah, there are two Lost Box now lah. One is Ray, one is Kyogre, right?
The real one
Kyogre-
will eat this.
Yeah, the real one will definitely win this lah, but the Kyogre one like struggles a lot with,
Yes.
Yeah.
with this lah, yeah. Which is
Can't break through that giant Hisuian Gudra.
I mean there are ways to play, but
You
it'll
need
take
to
a long
know the
time.
way
Yeah, you need to
lah.
know the way. Plus, if you are someone that like net deck, obviously if you don't play enough, you won't know lah. Yeah.
Or it can be like me, I played against Mickey's Gudra with Rayquaza Lost Box.
Yeah.
And then use Rayquaza, they got knocked out. So I use Ordinary to put it back in. Then shuffle already, then Comfy open 2. One Rayquaza, one of the energy pieces, only one piece in the deck left.
Oh.
Then I'm like,
I mean this Lost Box.
The Lost Box for you.
Lost Box, yeah.
such is life.
Is that how Yongxiang play Mewtwo V Union in the Lost Box? I thought he was joking. He wasn't. Then he showed 2 legs. Then I just
Exodus.
yeah, nice.
But he's the best player.
Yeah.
And throw cut one of his leg.
No.
It's not easy. It takes steps to get there, you know.
Not wrong.
You have to try everything.
I feel like Gudra is a good meta call also. Like, another
Yeah, so like
good
I
meta
feel
call.
Terry Tai's deck is a good meta call.
Yep.
Ben's deck is a good meta call, but and also it's Ben's pet deck that he always play Arceus.
Yeah.
Then this is also, but Mickey don't really play Gudra still lah.
Yeah.
But it's just he take it back out. So I think it's just a
Yeah,
meta call lor. So I feel that the players they evolve to a point that they know what to do with meta calls. So when the players first started playing, they just play the strongest deck.
Correct.
So now they start to have their pet
They
deck.
try to know what kind of what suits them.
So this is
the style.
this what shows is the whole meta game mature in Singapore. The players they can just whip out weird decks to play already. Yeah.
I mean, it's refreshing also. What?
Yeah,
To see
it's good lah.
new interesting decks.
Where
With
Orbital?
your Orbital.
Where Orbital? Where Orbital VMAX?
0-3 on that day with Orbital.
The face 4-1 bro, what the hell?
Oh.
And talking about refreshing, let's go into the two Lugias who split
So
the
refreshing.
top ones.
Okay.
Combo breaker.
Yeah. So Haruki and Ansem
Lugia.
were 1-2. They split the winning fight. They both played Lugia, slightly different Lugia. So Haruki's one had 2 path, 1 collapse stadium in it, and also played Sharon's Care inside, Trees Arena.
Sharon's K.
Sharon's care.
Sharon's Care. But on the flip side, when you look at Ansem's deck,
It's more
Ansem,
techy lah.
yeah, he thought he no stadiums at all, cancelling Cologne is in the deck,
Big
Trico, yeah, Big Charm,
The Iridia there also.
yeah, the Evida as well. Evida great that you can find an item card plus one with water type, Manaphy or Luminion if you need it for next turn. Which is the better kind of Lugia? What is the optimum Lugia actually?
Sensitive this question.
Oh.
If you are a techie boy, obviously it's handsome one. But the thing is the techie one, sometimes you might just get bad beats.
Yeah, bad beats.
You know, because it's techie
But
ma.
GSP was best of 3, right?
The
Top card business.
Top card best of 3, right?
Yeah.
Best of 3, then your techie deck.
Got a chance lah.
You have a better chance.
But
still
to
gotta
even
break
reach
through
the
that.
top,
Yeah,
that's the problem.
But to reach the top, you're playing a Lugia lah, so it's there.
Yeah.
Right?
I think depends on the meta lor that day. If like
But
the
you can't,
meta have a lot
you can't
of,
fix, you can't bring it
no, lah,
knowing the
like-
meta ma.
no, yeah,
So-
that's why you have to predict lor. Like you think if that day will have a lot of Lugia counters or will there just be like Lugia plus others? Or like okay, let's say even there's a like okay, this is a 27-man tournament, right?
Yep.
Like, let's say there's 2 super anti Lugia decks. Okay, let's say let's just assume. But what are the odds of you meeting them also?
Correct.
Yeah,
you may not pair them
yeah.
as well.
So I think that's the some people have that mentality where others like have said, oh, I have to cover this ground, I have to play Cancelling Cologne. But okay, Cancelling Cologne is a very good card because it's not only serve one purpose, it's not only just for like Aerodactyl, it can like deal with Duraludon, you can bring up people mana fee, Cologne, then you Raikou, you know. So so I feel like Cologne is a very good card because like if you take a look at these kind of tech cards right these days, if the card has multi-purpose, then I feel like it deserves to stay in the deck lah. Don't tag a card that only for one matchup. Yeah, that's bad lah.
Yeah, stop playing Drapion.
No, I mean, if your deck is like very weak against Mew, okay lah, you play Drapion lah. But if you want an easy win against Mew, sometimes Drapion might not give you the easy win because these days people play Puff, Judge, etc. Yeah.
Advice from the guy who always gives people their champion decks.
Yeah. It really depends lah on
You
that
need
day.
to-
Like a lot of factors, right? Like if to win the tournament, you have to like you don't have to hit the correct matchups. You just don't hit the matchups that you don't want to hit. Let me
Luck
put
is
it
a
that
skill.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
It's
skill.
a bit what like you cannot control right? That's like that's out of your control, out of your it's like variance So
Yeah.
what you can do is maybe you just know how to play the matchup Like can I live
So
playing
it's
that matchup
about
without this card?
how the player knows his deck.
Yeah rather than like because now in this meta game, if you bring Lugia, you sure know that people will have
To
will
tag
know,
against
will at least have a tag against you or will know how to play against Lugia So how can you overcome that I feel that's the answer I mean that's the question we have to ask ourselves How can we overcome? Like let's say if I play against someone that's the deck super anti Lugia one, like paralyze me, how can I overcome that?
True.
So in this chance, Ansem has a better chance of outmaneuvering his opponent because he has more tech cards.
Yes.
I mean like if they were to play I would say both equal because
Yeah,
Haruki,
equal, right.
Haruki's
It's equal, it's
list-
equal. It's
Haruki
the
is also quite. I think it's a bit for the mirror also. I feel like because he has like
inside as
yeah
well.
like
But it's a
Sharon
more
Care,
like a-
got
Is
Puff,
that Challenge Care the one
And
turn
the
that you
buff.
switch it back into your
like you just remove the two prices then you just play a single price game. So I think that's very strong. So but okay then on the other hand he don't play Raikou lah then.
Yeah, I didn't play
Then,
Raikou. Correct,
then
correct.
like
And Ansem plays
Ansem
Raikou.
play Raikou. So there's a bit here and there. And like Ansem also play Big Chunk. You see like all these kind of weird cards. Then like Haruki plays Puff. So if let's say Haruki go first, he gets the summoning
put
star.
down,
Then he put down Puff. You know, then force Ansem to cock up the bench. That kind of thing. You know, a lot of things can happen
True.
Yeah, and Puff is actually quite genius because like you force your opponent to bench Bugaboo, then your start then come take 2 prize Yeah. If I think a lot of people don't know this nonsense Yeah, this kind of. You know,
The force that,
Yeah, the matchup is not just coin flip. Okay, a lot of people say like, "Wow, I play against Lugia."
who get
No,
I just it's not right.
if
not.
if both players are running equally hot, sometimes comes down to a lot of like small weird plays you can do
Bonus tip again from Jeremy. Sign up for Meta5.GGG someday coming soon.
Actually, we must throw back to our previous podcast where we predicted who. Did we predict correctly?
Oh yeah, did we predict correctly?
I don't know. I forgot. Did
I
I say
still
Lugia?
can't remember.
I think I said Lugia.
Watch the previous episode.
Yeah, I watched this episode. Then tell us.
Tell us who predicted correctly.
We will predict what will do well in the town leagues coming at the end of the month. But let's wrap up this GSP by like talking again about the prizes. So Ansem and Haruki shared 2 booster boxes and 2 ETBs. And the third and fourth players got 6 booster packs each. So congratulations to our top 4 players. Congratulations so much. And when will GSP 3 be happening?
You're looking at me.
I don't know. You're the
No,
host.
Yeah, you were the host one.
Okay. Because
when
of
Jeremy is
the-
free, guys.
Yeah.
No, because of the like price, like booster box price change everything, so I have to recalculate the prices. And okay, also let us know if you want the tournament like any feedback lah. You can
Yeah,
just,
please.
message the Facebook page.
Yeah, message Southern Island Facebook
Yeah,
page.
then-
Drop a comment here. Let us know. Like,
Is
I-
it too in Wayne's words top heavy?
Yeah, like the prices.
But
is
if
it
you
too
play tournament,
heavy?
you not top heavy. You play tournament for what?
Yeah.
Is it a
or
community
like,
state?
Or like,
I don't know. Does he live in a community
Or like
state?
you all don't
Everybody
mind-
take 1 pack and go home. I don't know. What's
or
the
like,
point?
Or like you all
Okay.
don't mind like paying lesser but get lesser price, or like paying a bit more then have better prices. You know, like whatever lah. Any feedback, just let
Because
us know
the
lah.
thing is, you have to disseminate to the shops.
Yeah, because
So,
this-
and it's just by saying this, like, oh, you should like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you must have all the shops agree.
So or you see me around, you can just let me know lah. You know,
If
this-
you talk to him, you must remember lah.
I remember lah. I remember. Yeah.
the GSP tournament is something that we organize for the players, so
Yeah.
it's important to let us know what you guys want as well. So maybe Scarlet and Violet Post Scarlet Violet,
Probably,
who knows?
probably
Scarlet,
Scarlet Violet, then we will start back GSP 3
More interesting, ma.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
Yeah, if not you'll
Refreshing
just see,
meta.
if not you'll just see Lugia
No,
win again.
we'll be sitting here talking about Lugia winning
guys,
again.
Lugia won again. So
Yeah.
I mean, Dex.
Yeah.
Lugia single strike.
Then hopefully we can do
Well,
I think that's
I think no lah.
post-rotation.
Yeah,
maybe
position they kind of.
Yeah. See lah, then maybe like at the end of the all GSP we can invite all the like winners or whatever, do a big one.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Let's talk a little bit about Orlando regionals that happened.
can we don't? Because it's just a wall of Lugias.
True. It is a wall of Lugias. Top 8 was 6 Lugias out of 8 in the biggest US regionals
So
to
far,
date.
yeah.
So far, we keep saying that for every podcast. The biggest US regional, the biggest. Now, it's like keep
I think,
going
I
and
think
going.
now than ever more people are playing Pokemon.
Yeah,
Like in Singapore it's also
a lot.
Now
of
it's
people.
at the highest- yeah.
It's a fact. It's a fact. Yeah. Like more and more people are getting into the game now. It's a good
But
thing, I guess.
I mean, yeah, the meta is just Lugias, and more Lugias.
And I think the interesting thing you talked to me earlier was that top 8 had 0 Count Zenith cards.
Top 8 at 0. Okay, so Crown Zenith was legal for this tournament.
Yeah, but where's the Count Zenith cards? You know, the Lost
Yeah.
Box didn't play Zamazenta.
What will you add inside Mew? I mean Lugia.
Nothing.
Nothing
right?
lah, but like Lost Box, we were talking so much about
Yeah,
Zamazenta.
Like
Like you're playing Rayquaza, you had Metal Energy in the deck
Yeah.
already, and you
But-
still don't want to play Zamazenta.
okay, like, it was a bit sad because like 2 of them bubbled, I think. Like 2 or 3 people bubbled like with the same
Yeah.
amount of like match points.
Points, is it?
Because due to the number of people lah.
The
it's
sheer
like-
number of people, yeah lah, you.
And 15 rounds lah. So
Insane, right?
15 rounds BO3.
Can you all phantom like
Playing 15 rounds.
No, but it's over 2 days ma. Like first round day 1 you play like 9
9
rounds, then after that, you play
But
like
still
6
playing 9 rounds day 1, you know. You're playing
Yeah.
Worlds day 1 like that.
Yeah,
I mean, okay
which
lah. I
is-
mean, we are all players that we've
Yeah.
gone through that before lah. I mean, okay lah. Maybe the
Which
new
is
players
why
that won't,
sometimes like you see all their lists then you bring to you're very happy, you know. Let's say you take that who's the winner? Andrew's
Hendrik-
list. Okay, let's say you
Lugia's
take his
list,
deck, then you come GG. Then suddenly you go like 0-3. Then you ask yourself why? Is it I lousy? Or is it the list lousy?
No, this
Two
not
reasons
lousy
lah.
what.
Two reasons lah. Because their format is different from ours. You know?
Correct,
But
yeah.
first you must understand
Their
their
BO3
format.
format.
Yeah, is different from ours. And second, their decks, right? Most of their decks are built on consistency because of the sheer number of rounds they have to play.
Yes.
Which is why
You can
for
you
us,
can afford to drop a few games.
yeah, for us is one game means death.
Yeah, one
Because
game
like
to
we are in
finish.
the Japanese format, you know, very very rootless one. So yeah, so sometimes I think you have to find the right balance between consistency and tech for
Yeah.
now lah when we build our decks. Because you see all their deck is all damn consistent one. Like I would
Pure-
say,
pure-
I would say like I think a lot of them never even play cancelling Cologne because like they
They don't even think they will meet.
yeah.
Yeah.
But for us it's different because you see in Singapore we only got like maybe 60-70 players, right?
Yeah.
So the odds of you meeting the Lugia counter or like two Ramadan is quite high. Hence you have to be prepared for it. Lor.
Sorry,
yeah.
in Singapore you see the name you know already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Exactly. Which is why sometimes not the most consistent that will win in Singapore. Let me put it in that way. Like yeah.
Makes sense. But I just want to note a few the decks that were in the top spots. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we had a Mew with our favorite
Aerodactyl.
card. Our favorite
We
card.
called it
format.
first.
Yeah, we did. We called it
He
first.
played the Poncho as well. One. Yeah,
Huh?
he-
Poncho.
So he
Leafy
never
Poncho?
So he never played Choice Belt. He played like Big Charm and Leafy Poncho. Yeah, you can take a
There's
look.
one Leafy
Yeah.
Poncho.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah,
That's so hardcore one.
So his idea is to restart the Aerodactyl already. Then after that, Poncho the Aerodactyl return it to the bench. He just sit there for the rest of the game. Yeah,
Wow,
it's a bit
protected for
gross.
life, man.
Yeah.
Leafy Camo
Super
Poncho.
annoying eh.
Yeah, so Leafy Camo Poncho will protect your V-Star or VMAX from being
And
forced
hope
ordered.
your opponent doesn't
Or Serena.
cross switch it out.
Yeah, but because like the previous week, right, or like 2 weeks back, the Aerodactyl deck won, right? Then like people start playing cancelling Cologne to like cope with that, right?
Yeah.
So like this is the like counter to the counter because if you poncho your Aerodactyl,
You can't
the
bring-
Lugia
you can't
need
bring up.
more cards. You need Lost Vacuum plus Boss Order plus Cologne
Yes,
to get the
a lot of
off
things.
the V Star. Yeah. So it's a bit, a bit big brain, I would say. Big brain.
I won't do it. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Very dangerous, right?
Oh.
I think another interesting thing was the control decks that appeared in the tournament.
Yeah, a lot of control decks are. Which
Guys,
kind-
in Singapore, please don't play control deck. You have no time to play a control deck. You just double game loss 7 games straight and then go 0-7. Then you complain
Yeah.
why I never win.
In the
Yeah.
eternal words of Keith, funny more.
Not wrong.
but because the format is so like okay, I would say diverse because like there's a main deck, right? So like if your control deck can always win the main deck and like the top 3, right? I think it's a good meta call lah.
It's a
in
very-
their format lah.
It's a very BO3 deck.
Yeah. I mean
Yes.
control deck.
Yeah,
Their
so it's like-
win con is like what? Deck
We
you out.
win game 1 and then you stall game
win,
2.
Yeah, not
That's
stall
it.
game 2 lah. Like
Like
win a
just-
very long game 1.
Yeah.
Win the very.
Then no time to complete game 2.
Cannot say stall.
Over here we call it the watching.
But yeah, so there was one in 11th place, I believe.
Yeah.
Byron who played
Yveltal
Yveltal
control.
control with Eldergoss V to like
Yeah, Eldergoss loop lah,
cycles, like the
basically,
Eldergoss
yeah.
loop. Then there was another one
I can feel my eyes rolling up.
number, where is this number?
18.
18, Manuel Soto who played a Ditto control.
Yeah, this guy had the Crown's Enigma card inside.
Ah yes,
Yeah.
this guy counts in the card inside.
The Calyrex without the rider, just Calyrex. Just
Can sell the shop already.
Yeah.
Nobody will play a control deck.
But this deck
This
is
card
like
is
I think he
interesting,
took
yeah.
like a short
Binder,
binder
then
and he
you
just
should
dropped a
be-
few cards down and then like popped up Calyrex one.
It's a Mew, it's a Sylveon V.
Send down.
There's a Sandal in the deck. Sandal with 4 colorless energy. You can
How's
just
the
cut
charge
your
for?
deck.
DTE ah.
Double DT, yeah.
2 turns, oh. Because you control over.
Got 3 energy also.
Stop it, guys.
And then with the Ditto, you can be any one of the attackers. You can be the Sandal. You can be Mopico, you can be Calyrex.
This guy already sit there play 50 minutes.
Yeah.
No,
Guys,
non-stop.
You got nothing better to do. Don't go limitless and look for deck. You might just go over the this deck like cheap
yeah. The cost price. Quite cheap, ah.
What cost price?
What's the cost
Eh,
price?
on top,
actually they
on
were
top.
on top, is it?
On top. Wow.
Yeah.
40 USD.
40 USD.
Wow, I think I can
Yeah,
play
it's
Pokemon.
Pokemon is a cheap game.
Let's see someone bring it to Weekly League.
Key form.
Hey, please don't bring it to Weekly League. The
Please,
game,
please,
Probably
yeah.
go like double loss, double
That's
loss,
why you
double
see,
loss.
I've made something to counter this. My shop only Swiss 3. I will not on Swiss 5 event. You can just play a 1 hour BO1 game.
And then everybody will just start staring at you and ask you to end.
Oh, and an old friend, Palkia Intellion, got into the top 16 as
Still
well.
consistent
Piloted by a very good player some more. Ian Rock.
Ian Rob.
So he win with skills.
Yep.
Outplay his opponent.
Still
I think
consistent,
also the
yeah.
fact that like not on a lot of people's radar lah. Because like I said, like Lugia is a deck. If the tech or like the counter is on your radar, then it's easy to counter the counter. But if it's not on the radar, then your deck is not prepared to deal with it then probably lose lah.
Been a long time since I've seen Intellion, but now with the
Articuno
Articuno package
Yeah.
with the Wild Feast to feast your opponent, and then we have the Carbobino V as well.
Yeah, he plays that for the control matchup lor.
I mean,
Big
now
hitter.
everybody's not controlling a bench anymore. They totally forgot about this card. Right?
One last right.
Opponent,
this one
It's
also-
really, I
you
think
still
one hand
can,
is right
like,
lah.
trigger avalanche then. I mean,
opponent using Eldergoss Loop, left
Yeah,
to cut,
left
then
to
you
cut,
play Trigger
Avalanche.
Avalanche. Please cut to cut. Your turn.
uh,
Good card. Maybe you should play Palkia again next for
You can play until
Only.
March.
it's quite fun. Shady dealings.
one last time for
Yeah,
Shady
one last-
Dealings.
Yeah, one last right.
No.
One of the top voted cards of the best cards of 2022. Yeah. Good card, good
Enough
card.
lah, go away lah. That card play whole the season. No, the whole year has been playing that card.
Meowscarada, Shady
Yeah,
Dealings.
that's like,
Play Worlds. Don't forget our
Yeah,
Worlds. We
very,
played,
very
we played
long,
that as
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Don't forget to watch that best of 20 best cards
Best
of
of
2022
2022,
video. Yeah. Let's wrap up this edition of the podcast with a little bit about Town Leagues. So Town Leagues are back again in Singapore. We took a break in January and December as well.
It's time to bring back the
December,
decline picture.
It's time to bring back the decline t-shirt as well.
Decline.
On sale at Southern Islands.
You can't decline the Captain event.
Why
Oh
not?
yeah, the captain has 1 to 8.
It has 1 to 8 players.
Yeah.
1 to 8 players
You
fighting
never-
for 250 CSP. Let's go, guys.
If you really love Pokemon,
This
You
is
can go and
cheap
play,
release,
yeah.
I can recommend you to play this event and have a really fun weekend playing the game.
I mean, just go there. I mean, for new players, just go there. People who have never attended a town league before,
Should
just
go.
go there and
Yeah.
experience it lah.
Imagine going 6-0.
It's good to have like very big shops in Singapore.
Yeah.
So like the Kevdin, right? He have a very big shop, so he can run like. We need something like this in Singapore
Yeah.
actually. So not all the shops like 32 players, 16 players.
People cannot play, cannot play,
Yes.
cannot play.
Yeah. So yeah, we need like a tournament center kind of shop.
That would be damn sad if you go 6-0. Then last round you like lose the last round. You pub.
Yeah, and then
Because it's 1 to 8 players.
end up yeah,
Wow.
end up with 50 CSP at the end of the day.
Yeah, you played like 4 hours, 5 hours of Pokemon.
Predictions.
Before we predict though, I just want
Yeah.
to talk a bit about town leagues. Okay, in Malaysia,
Yeah,
also town
yeah.
leagues, right? So finally, for the first time, it's like they're going to like small shops like us lah, going to small shops. So finally, my friends in Malaysia are seeing the decline word.
Oh.
Wow.
Finally, they all get to see the decline word as well.
Nice.
Because the shop only can fit 32 players. So
Welcome
cannot
to our
fit.
life.
Finally, for the first time. So, but then they got the choice. They can go and play at JB or they can
travel
go
around,
to. There's another town league so happening in Sarawak, so they could fly there.
Fly to Sarawak to play.
There's only 10 people who play there.
Town League.
I mean, there's only 10 people in the shop who play Pokemon. So if you go there,
Sure get lah.
confirm can get.
Yeah.
But what I heard was that, like you were saying, people want to play for fun, right? I heard that Brunei players, shout out to Brunei players here watching the podcast, are flying to Sarawak to play the town league.
Wow.
Nice.
Because they have no official tournament.
Brunei
Which is unfair though.
Brunei.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brunei currency. I asked him right.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
But they got no.
Maybe
but they
now-
go there deny people only lah.
Maybe now we can fly to Sarawak and deny people also.
For what?
If
For what?
If
Deny people?
Brunei people can fly there, we can fly there also.
But
What?
they got no tournament. The point was desperate for to play a tournament.
Our people are desperate also. We keep getting declined.
So
We can
Pokemon
play
TCG,
captain.
please go into Brunei. It's pretty near also.
Our name
In
not
our region.
Danny, that's why.
So yeah, like I think the whole region must cover up lah. Cannot leave one
Don't
whole
leave
go
one
there
whole lah. Very like
Not nice
not
ah.
nice also.
Yeah, like maybe they just miss out Brunei or.
Very sad for them. Like I remember one guy like texted me asking about how to start an official tournament here. I had to explain sadly that it's not under your hands anymore. It's
Yeah,
under,
I think if it's last
But
time,
I feel
yeah.
with like a decent following and you have a shop that willing to run the event, you go find Sun, right? There's a chance that he might go and do something for you.
True.
There's a chance because I feel, I mean, it's not that hard, mah.
it's not hard
Yeah.
having more people
Yeah,
playing.
but I don't know like what's the situation at Brunei. Is it like
Is
there like 5 to 6 shops or there's a whole country like 2 shops? So you have to see, mah.
or how are cards like distributed
How
there?
they're
Like do they have to
distributed,
like
yeah. So,
they are forced to import from like
Yeah, we don't know
nearby?
about that.
So it's like if like I don't know because this is ran by Microsoft, and we don't know whether Microsoft have like distribution in
Brunei.
or not. And do they even have the rights to distribute in Brunei?
Oh, that's another thing. The
That's the
rights,
problem,
rights thing.
Yeah.
But what I know is that I went to check the TPCI website, our old Pokemon, and then like Brunei has been taken off the list also.
So maybe it's not under them anymore.
So we don't know who is like
TPC
all our countries were taken off, so I went to check to see if Brunei was there. If I can answer him properly, because Brunei is there, you can go and ask for play Pokemon.
yeah.
But it's out there.
Yeah, sooner I feel like ask Microsoft. I think Microsoft will probably help them lah. If you like really have a community that play not like 5 people.
Correct.
Yeah, if you like have like you have like a community of like 20 players, probably why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, exactly.
It's not the worst, mah. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe just assimilate them to Malaysia.
Yeah, maybe long.
Yeah.
Fine, yeah, lor.
Okay, so we have 2 town leagues happening end of the month.
Back to back.
Yeah, back to back. So, on the 1 to 8 player tournament we're talking about is at Cav Dean Den at Woodlands. Is that really at Woodlands?
I have no idea.
It's a Woodlands Square lah, so it's at Woodlands lah.
Okay.
But the other one,
On the 25th, and then on the 26th, Rowell's Town League. But it's not at Rowell, is it?
Yeah, it's at 1UP. The address, yeah, it's at
it's a one up.
1UP.
It's a
Yeah.
1 up skates.
It's at 1UP.
So this isn't the venue to host something.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 1 up want to try to host the event. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
So maybe they give it a try. I don't know.
The PSA guys, so don't go to Rowell, please go to 1UP on
You
Sunday.
just follow the address.
Yeah, follow the address, don't
Won't
follow the
go
shop
wrong,
name.
won't go
Don't
wrong.
Google the shop name, then go to that place.
Correct.
So 2 town leagues.
It's okay lah. It's not that far away. Rowell and 1 up skates.
Oh, yeah. True. Okay. The dreaded question again. Who's gonna win the town league? I mean, what deck's gonna win? Just say who lah. Maybe who I can say.
Kevin, I say Lugia.
Are you gonna say something different for?
I'm gonna say Lugia as well. For the,
I'm gonna say
for the
for the
1UP.
Rowell one, I say maybe not Lugia.
Not looking.
Maybe like
It feels very sad when the whole meta is Lugia or not Lugia.
I'll say that maybe Asia's Flying Pika.
Oh, okay.
But the Kevin one because it's 1 to 8
Lugia.
for sure. You all got any other Regis?
Top 8, how many Lugia?
Yeah, what happened to Veggies? Like, there was one Veggie also who played GSP, right? Is
Yeah.
it?
Top 8 lah. Top 8 I say at least
For the Kevni one, top 8, how many Lugia?
How many Lugia?
at least 5. 5, I say 5.
It's not
I would say
a unreachable amount.
Yeah,
of
it's
Lugias.
quite normal. Just to be different, I'll say 3 lah.
Actually maybe not so many.
Actually,
Yeah, so
I feel
like-
Singaporeans don't really play Lugia. Not
I
many.
feel there's a various like I think a lot of people might bring counter Lugia,
Yes.
probably counter type
It
Lugia.
might-
But Lugia will still win on top.
I feel
Lugia will still win lah.
I feel the Kevdin one, Lost Box.
Lost will win.
Lost Box will win. Yeah, I'm not saying that because Yongxiang got play or whatever, but it's just like, I feel like Lost Box is a good contender in this kind of very big events because you might meet decks that don't counter you. You know, like just the guy sit down, he just play something. There's your Lost Box.
I also thinking, you know, in my mind, like, okay, like this player will play what, you know, for me not a bit about.
But the thing is, you think
the more
yeah,
like
but what do a player
you
can
know,
now?
like
Because
player
the player that want to
yeah.
play high chance can play.
Yeah, correct. True.
Yeah. So I think come down to like the day, like what the meta will be, though. If it's like a lot of Lugia hit, then like probably Lost Box lah. But if like Lost Box also sometimes like wow, you run like shit also hard lah.
25th 25th as of now, today is the 6th.
3 weeks long.
People will just take the Orlando one, the number one, and
No, this is after OCIC, by the way.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. So we'll probably see
Yeah.
the.
OCIC.
Okay. So I think the
Yeah.
winner of the town league will be the winner or the same OCIC deck.
OCIC.
You'll be
Yeah.
there. You'll be there at top 8. We don't
Because
win by
Singaporeans
yeah.
will just copy paste, Control
Yeah.
C, Control V, confirm.
Okay, so the one up can see how many people?
64.
64.
Oh, still quite a lot of people. Huh?
You can see
Okay.
near. If I'm not wrong, 64.
64.
Okay, so let's see OCIC first.
Yeah. It's
Don't need
after
like, you can
OCIC.
do the prediction now.
Yeah.
I still say Lugia.
I would say.
I would say Lugia for the one up one, then Lost
Kevdin-
Box for the
Kevdin.
Lugia or whatever like the top players are playing.
Then you like that same as well, don't say.
No lah, like.
Masa you
but
say you're
okay
top
lah.
player, right? Then why
Yeah,
would
you're
you
top
play as a
player,
winner?
what?
No?
Not wrong.
Hey.
Or Peter VMAX or.
Okay lah. Obviously VMAX lah.
Later, the worst thing, Jeremy got declined for the.
Yeah, cannot even join.
That would be the-
Get part 1 pass first, which is joining.
Sure pass lah, 128.
The 64 was question though.
Remember the Century game one? Remember people actually got declined because we said what 60, what at the time was like 64
64,
player,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Wow, won't get declined one, but people actually got
We must
declined.
add the thing. One
times
guy
two,
declined, one other guy directed
Okay,
by
okay,
Robert
128.
B.
Yeah.
128 will not lah. I think the 64 then maybe will get declined.
Yeah,
lor.
still got chance to decline.
But my top pick will be Lugia or Lost Box. I wouldn't say Mew because it's a good deck, but unless a top player is ready to play Mew, then Mew might win.
Okay, so we are saying Jeremy will not bring Mew lah.
But
if he bring Mew, then
what
got
if a
chance.
random guy plays a Palkia in there?
Oh yeah, Palkia and Talon, then if people are unprepared, then he can catch a bit off guard lor, then win lah.
You say a random guy.
Huh? No, it's again Palkia and Talon. Wow, I think Palkia and Talon has quite
Skill
a good...
intensive
Very skill intensive.
Random
But
guy.
if your Lugia is not prepared to
Ah,
fight
yeah,
Palkia
true.
against
I'm
Lugia,
not saying that Liao Bi will
Yeah.
play Palkia in there. But there is
Whatever.
at least 60% chance of him playing the deck when he keeps saying that he's not playing the deck.
60% chance Inteleon.
Voting for Liaobi to play Ditto Control.
Ditto control.
I voting
Cannot
for
finish again in 25
voting
minutes,
for
eh.
Liaobi to play Orbital VMAX.
Voting for Liao Bi to take public transport home because definitely he don't need to take Grab. Because if he take Ditto control,
I hoping to
he can just take bus home.
After round 2, where Lao Bi where Jeremy
Go back there, go back
See on
there.
the bus rubbing his tears.
I'm hoping got Mew lah, top 8 lah, at least lah. Mew top 8 right?
We play we play then maybe have.
Oh yeah, we play then maybe have lah.
Oh.
Mew is a okay deck lor. Just that I don't like. I mean,
Not gonna play the very control heavy kind of Mew lah for a chance.
the Lost Box matchup a bit like.
Yes.
You know, you fight Karagha, how there's like super tough for you to play
It's damn
against.
tough to play against Lost Box.
Yeah. It's like Lost Box keeps Mew in check. Then like Mew kind of keeps Lugia in check sometimes because
But
you
you
know,
need to play
just
when
judge
he Lost
path.
City. Hit Lost City the things.
No, he just Karagha you on like the last 2
Yeah,
turns
you
to take
Karagha
4
the last
prizes.
turn.
Yeah,
True lah.
there's
That's
no
the
way.
annoying part.
There's zero like
Zero outs
I
only.
don't know how you can counter. The only counter is like Path Judge pray that he don't draw anything.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the only like counter.
Half charge and pray.
Manaphy.
The last 2 turns, you just shout your opponent cheat.
Oh yeah. Hey.
We are not Danny.
Go judge. Okay.
So Danny is the real shady dealings.
No shit.
Oh damn. Dark arts.
Yeah, before we wrap this up for this podcast, I just want to ask you guys. We are like just under 2 months away from the new format.
Yeah, excited actually.
I think it's Scarlet Violet coming up.
Yeah.
Then when Scarlet Violet comes out, finally we got rotation. So is the format stale?
It's gonna be worse.
As in now.
Now. Yeah, up to March. Like,
Once you reach Scarlet Violet's
like what if there's like a big major tournament happening in
Okay, let's say if
Magic
you're
in a
going
month,
OCIC,
something like that,
is it?
maybe. No,
like for us,
for us,
I
like a
don't
big
think-
regional maybe or something like that.
I don't think still is it's not still because every week
It's
people
a
are
triangle
changing.
format, what, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not
Every week people are changing their decks. In any case, I feel like this format is more like skill intensive because if you know matchups, you can win even though you are.
Like your deck will be different from the person,
Yes,
like
yes,
two
yes.
cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So it's like
sometimes that one card can give the edge, or like even you don't have the correct answer, like don't have the correct tech card in your deck to answer this matchup. But if you know how to maneuver yourself around that matchup, you still can win. You still can steal the game from your opponent. So I feel like this format is fun but boring because like you keep playing the same matchups but with different number of counts, which makes it very sometimes a bit frustrating because like you won't know your opponent's playing what, like you won't know the exact counts. So it sometimes like people can get away with that because you don't know the exact count you can kind of trick your opponent,
I find that it's going to become stale.
Even
Because-
more worse Even more
Worse.
kind of
Because for every trend, every set you see, right, the base set,
bad.
not very interesting one.
Yeah,
The base set got
true.
all the switch, all the base cards.
Base,
for you,
yeah.
it's the
Base,
base
like-
set.
once you
lah.
reach Scarlet Violet, it's
Correct.
either lightning or no lightning.
So it's going to become very stale for the next.
It's just
2 to
going
3
to be
months.
it's just going to be all Miraidons.
Yeah,
I
Miraidons
don't think so,
everywhere.
leh. I feel like Giratina is
Miraidon,
very strong.
Lugia, and Mew. There's 3.
No lah, Mew,
No, no,
you cannot play already what.
Oh, no, Lugia can play, yeah. Then
And there's a new special energy, right, for Lugia?
No,
a
no,
new
but the
rainbow energy, but it's a kind of
you attach
nonsense rainbow.
one, then you cannot attach any more special energy. So it's like
yeah.
I don't know, like Lugia maybe can play with single strike. I think that's the only way to go, maybe. Then,
No,
like,
I think it'll become more stale because it's base set.
But to me, I think it will become more fun because
Will,
like
will we see an old school Rapid Strike?
Oh,
Shift back, ah.
I don't know, but
An old school one
Yeah.
with auxiliary everything.
All the
Yeah, the old school one.
I know, because you
And
can play
hard to
right.
see.
But then it was
Then because
good
you come-
because shady links.
No, but you can come out and hit the Miraidon.
But I don't
Oh,
think,
yeah.
I
Hit the
don't
DOS
think,
box,
I don't think Miraidon is very broken Like Giratina is more broken than Miraidon Like
Not wrong.
It's easier to set up.
Yeah, easier to set up, but a lot of things, a lot of decks not good post rotation because of Saber. Because like if your basic is like freaking 60 HP, you have to evolve into a stage 2. Then your stupid Saber Eye just like keep dropping damage counters.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no
like,
wash
I think-
energy
yeah,
gets
yeah,
rotated.
it's rotated. So
So
I
your
think
mana
that's
speed is
the
no longer
issue, yeah.
protected.
Which
No
is why
umbrella
like,
as well.
Giratina is so strong. Yeah. Like my Giratina don't need to discard energy, 2 energy, got 10 cards also. You I take free prize. You cannot one hit my Giratina. I take another 2 prizes. Which is why I think like Japan meta now is all like lost box Giratina.
I agree with your realistic take. I'm hoping it's like more like what he say like a bit more exciting But you're right. Like I know like personally when it comes to the base set, I just like base set.
It's like that one, ma.
You look back at Sword and Shield base
We
set.
don't talk about Sword and Shield, man.
Oh,
It's
Yeah,
ADP.
just ADP
ADP
is
is Asian,
Asian.
eh.
ADP is Asian.
We talk about
ADP is Asian.
Sun and Moon base.
Sun and Moon base set. What do you have? Incineroar Raw.
No, you don't have Incineroar.
Hey, this
This
is
is
GX.
why-
This
You
is
have
GX.
Lapras GX.
Oh yeah, wait, Lapras GX.
Lapras GX.
Taurus GX.
Taurus
Oh,
GX.
yeah.
Taurus GX was the only good one.
Drampa
Drampa
GX.
Jump Big wheel.
Drampa
yeah.
Gup.
That was
Drampa
the
Gup.
Drampa
most
Gup.
boring format
Oh my
ever,
god,
no?
Drampa Gup.
Yeah.
Maybe as we move forward lah. then
Yes,
stage 2
as we
will
move
be
forward,
very
correct, but
fun.
now...
The best format is the 5th set, usually.
Usually the
Once
fourth
they reach
official
to the
hours,
5th sets,
yes.
right, you will be the fun format already.
But I feel like I'm very excited to use very rare candy. I don't know about you all.
Okay,
like-
true.
Like,
Yeah,
like,
we're missing out the
like
stage
the your basic is no longer give 2 prize. Your basic give 1 prize.
Yeah.
Then you can make like
I feel the Gardevoir family very strong.
Yeah.
So the Gardevoir got Gallade, got the Gardevoir, got the Gardevoir EX. So
yeah,
wow, very
wow,
interesting.
got trade. You can find supporter.
Wow, very-
Decent one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget to find those cards.
Exciting times.
Kill your thing kena Saber Eye, but you know.
I mean like yeah.
Wah, Saber Ordinary Rush.
They need to print some sort of umbrella maybe again.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean-
Because now the only answer is Espion DMAX, right?
Yeah, but there's
You need energy set on that thing also.
Exactly, and Puffs counters you as well. So like a bit like I don't know.
Hala.
Like, we have
We'll
to
see.
lah.
We'll see.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
see
and
you
we
next
lose
month.
ordinary rod, right?
Yes.
So that's the downside of Giratina.
Oh, yeah,
so,
yeah.
So the real resource management will come.
But a rod will surely come back.
Don't worry, they'll
I don't
reprint
know,
some
Brock.
sort of
we have
rod.
to see,
They'll reprint again.
They'll reprint Brock.
Super rod!
Super Rod.
I mean, they
Super
reprint
Rod.
super energy retriever. Right?
Yeah, they repeated Super Energy Retrieval. Something
Is
we've
it-
never seen since like
Is it
Blastoise
why, right?
days.
Blastoise
Is it
days,
why they are?
If they print the rain dance, then it will be good. Let me put it away. It's very.
No
it
more
was-
Frostmoth.
Yeah. It was.
Oh,
it was,
yeah, no Frostmoth.
It
Tear
was,
for my
it was
boy.
very. It was very broken. Like when
Blastoise,
yeah.
Blastoise Black Kyurem. Oh,
Yeah.
best.
It's so disgusting, you know.
So,
yeah.
but you got no more Tropical Beach.
I mean, yeah, I have to see lah. That's why I have to see lah. But I
what
think
kind
if,
of
I
company?
mean, we have Jubilife Village.
We met BTS. Broken
Time
Time
Space.
Space. Not the K-pop band, the real BTS, the Broken Time
The
Space.
real BTS.
You know, like
have to see lah. But okay lah, it's good lah. I see the cards they print. They are like shifting away from big basics lah. They want to go
They
back
should
to
ah.
They
Yeah.
should.
the old school Pokemon. You know
Please,
where
go back to
where
that
your
EX.
Pokemon got 200 damage counter already, right? But then you haven't died, then you retreat to the back. Then slowly play out. That kind.
Sharon's K.
Yeah, I mean, it's still in format.
yeah, still format. But until
see that, yeah.
But until then, guys, see you for the next episode of the podcast. Bye-bye.
Bye.